Okay, so one more video, the same question, the same topic, everything exactly the same. If you haven't, then just refer to the old previous video, the one right before this one. So just quickly, it's the same stuff. Canada of 1980 to 2020, summarize information by selecting reporting main features and all that stuff. Okay, so all this table was there. Refer to the previous video if you've not seen it. Okay, I'll just scroll up. And okay, let's go to Miss J's write-up, what she has written. It took her 28 minutes, 151 words. Okay, words are okay, but you have to improve your timing. How to improve timing? Practice, practice, practice. Nothing else. Okay, the table illustrates the differences in proportion of household and family in Canada over the period of 36 years, starting from 1984. Excellent sentence. Absolutely first class. Excellent. Only problem I have over here is proportion. It's not very accurate. It's not very true. Okay, it doesn't really fit in. Okay, the two main type of households are one person and one family household. That is also good. It's also a fact. It's right from the table. Excellent. First paragraph, beautiful. Nothing to complain except this proportion to improve the wording a bit. Paragraph number 2. It is clear that while a number of households without children increased steadily, the opposite was true for family household with children during this period. Okay, it's just okay. The grammar is also just okay. Some sentence construction is just okay. But this paragraph is too short. This is so many words and this is just one sentence. So this paragraph needs to improve. No problems. Let's go on to paragraph number 3. According to the table, between the year 1984 and 2020, the percentage of one person was what? Alright, was increased and doubled from 6 to 12%. Okay, was increased doesn't make much sense. You have changed the tense. Before you were going in the present tense, suddenly you've jumped to the past tense. Okay, that's not a problem. You can jump tenses, but make sure you're doing it correctly. In additional, not in additional, in addition, lone parents and no children. What is no children? No children doesn't fit in. Followed the same trend and started to get increment of the percentage. That's too many words, but almost no meaning. So increment percentage 19 to 25 and 4 to 12% respectively. Okay, this is good, but this was not very good. So this paragraph, some of the sentences were, well, there's only 2 sentences. Some of the wording and phrases were good. Some didn't make much sense at all. Okay, no problems. And finally, paragraph number 4. By contrast, the family with children was shown. Why was shown? Was shown what? Was shown nothing, so it doesn't fit in at all. So was shown a slight downward trend over the period. In detail, the percentage of dependent children couple and non-dependent children couple started at 52 and 10 and then decreased by 16 and 9 over the year 2020 respectively used again and again. Period used again and again. Why is the tense now so complicated? Was shown. Was shown what? Why has it gone to from active, it's gone to passive, from past it went to present. In the beginning it was good, easy, simple, beautiful. Then you have made it more complicated and even more complicated, and the meaning has been washed off. There's hardly any meaning. There's a lot of words, most of them don't make sense. That's not what our aim is. Our aim is to keep it steady, keep it constant. Okay, let's see how we improve this one. So again, these are not my words. I've just improved what Miss J has written. That's all I've done. So para 1. The table depicts data by household types in Canada and the changes to their percentages. Now that's much better. Or the changes to their numbers over the period of 36 years starting from 1984. So that's what I have changed. And now it makes much more sense. It's much more clearer. It's much more easier to understand. The two main types of household are one person and one family households. Okay, that's more or less the same. Paragraph 2. Now see, I have improved paragraph 2. I have added information to it. First of all, I have added sentences. I have added more words. So that has improved the structure, it has improved the shape. Okay, let's go on to para 2. So it is clear that while the number of households without children has increased steadily, comma, the opposite holds true or is true. Has increased, now has increased. Holds true. It is clear. All present tense. Present, simple, present, perfect. No need to go to the past if you're writing in the present tense, you can jump to the past tense, no problems, but slowly, not immediately. So the opposite holds true for family households with children during this period. Now, is that correct? That's absolutely correct. So how the family households with children are going up. Sorry, they're going down. So the number of households without children are going up, the number of households with children are going down. With the exception of the single parent households, which have witnessed the sharpest increase. Single parents have gone from 4 to 12%. Don't forget that. So that have seen the sharpest increase. So that's what I've added here. These have gone up, whereas the other ones have gone down. So that's the overview. So if you like to write the overview, then please make sure it is an overview and not something else. Okay, I don't suggest you write an overview, but if you do insist on writing it, please make sure it makes sense. As per the table, between the years 1984 and 2020, the percentage of one-person households doubled. Not was increased or something. Simply simple stuff. Doubled. It doubled. What happened to it? It doubled. Simple tense. In addition, lone parents and couples without children followed. So paragraph 3, I'm sticking to the simple past tense. Followed the same trend and climbed from 19 to 25 and 4 to 12% respectively. So now that's an improvement on what was written originally. Alright, and finally we have paragraph number 4, which says, in contrast, families with children showed a mixed trend. Not a downward trend, a mixed trend. Why? We shall see that now. With dependent children, families shrinking by 16%. So they went from 52 to 36. So I guess that's 16%. So that's going down. While non-dependent children families remain, it should be remain. That is my mistake now, that I have not checked it properly. Okay, no problem. So shrinking, while non-dependent families remaining. Okay, sorry, it's remaining is also okay. It's not bad at all. It's in fact it's much better than remains. Remaining more or less steady at around 10%. So that was 9%, then 11, then 10, something like that. So that was that percent or something. It was 11%, something like that. So it was at around 10%. I did not say first it was 9, then it went to 11, then it was 10 or whatever. The question says the main features, not each and everything there. Alright, so that's it. And we have slowed down the speed. We have nicely finished the passage. Okay, let's see what was good and what did we learn. So what was good? A lot of things were good, especially in the beginning. But the shape has to improve. The tense also has to, well, the way you use your tenses has to be better. It has to be clear, and sentence construction has to improve a bit. Okay, linking words need to be reduced a bit. There weren't too many linking words in the original passage, but never overuse your linking words. Alright, never overdo it. And what did we learn? The structure and shape have to be pleasing to the eye. So look at the improved paras 1 and 2. Now they look very nice. Before para 1 was fat, but para 2 was very, very thin, as though he's not getting enough food. He's not getting enough information. Phrases and linking words have to be used correctly in contrast and not by contrast. By contrast doesn't fit in there. So they have to be used correctly as per what you are writing, as per the question and all that stuff. Okay, and the tense needs to be appropriate and consistent. Even if you do change the tense, you have to change it nicely, slowly, step by step. You can't leap and suddenly change the tense. Don't do that. Change the tense properly and nicely. Alright, that's all for this video. And I hope that was informative. I'll see you in the next one.